I put this on the outline, obviously, because this is an Injustice. Injustice 2 had its first big patch recently.
Okay.
This week. And two of the things they added two major things in this patch, major in quotes. One is they added a premier skin for Superman, which turns him into Bizarro. Okay. If you don't know what a premier skin is in Injustice, it basically reskins the character to look like another character. But there's also new voice acting that goes along with it and new interactions before a match.
Okay.
So it doesn't sound like the same Superman voice when you start a match. It's a Bizarro line. And
some of the abilities change a little bit too, right?
I don't know. I don't think they do.
I think it does. Well, I'm reading right now. It says one ability now burns enemies instead of freezing them, while the laser he shoots from eyes now look like ice rather than heat.
There you go. So yeah,
changing the colors basically.
Yeah, changing the colors. It's obviously mostly cosmetic and voice. It's not much.
Right
now to unlock these characters in the game, there's these diamonds. I guess
source crystals.
Diamonds. Yeah, source crystals, and it costs 6,000 source crystals to get a premier skin.
Okay,
that's this is what they sell. That's about $3 per character for the premier skins.
Okay.
If you get the $100 version of the game, you get two of those. You get Power Girl, and you get Reverse Flash, and then I think after that, now with what's her face with Bizarro, I think there's 4 outside of that. Which again, that's what, $12 or so,
right?
To get if you want the other characters. Now, if you're really into the game,
I feel like I know where this is going.
This is what I would say. If you I have enough source crystals right now, and I've sunk I don't know, probably over 20 hours into the game. I have enough to get one premier skin. I have enough source crystals. If I wanted to get Mr. Freeze, Jay Garrick, one of the premier skins, I could do it. So it would cost me $9 to unlock the other dudes. I don't think that's insane. I'm not jumping to do it. In fact, I don't think I'm going to because I don't feel like I need the characters. But if I really wanted to spend $3 to have Bizarro, because I love Bizarro so much, right. That to me doesn't. I'm actually not as upset about that as some people might be. Do I think it's too much? Yeah, it's probably too much. If you spend $100 for the game, should they probably give you all the premier skins? Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. Yes, they should. There's no reason why. You get all the extra characters. An extra character costs $6 and the skin costs $3. The pricing is a little out of whack. The skin should probably, if anything, they should be $1 if I was pricing it.
Right.
Here's where it gets even more frustrating. There are these shaders, which change your characters' costumes colors, and they came out with, in this patch, 2 new ones. They're both esports related. They're tournament skins, which are one's black and gold and one's silver. And they look cool. And it's the same color scheme for every character. But if you want the color scheme for all your characters, you have to buy them for each individual character. And it's 4,000 source crystals. So that's, was that $2 each?
Right. There's no way you're going to earn that many source crystals, right?
It's impossible. It's impossible. I've sunk, like I said, probably over 20 hours, I'm sure. And I have 8,000 source crystals. I'd be able to get 2 of those, and that would be it.
Right.
And then I'd have to, and all of those things I did to get the.
Somebody please send Wombat some source crystals.
The thing is, I'm not saying that I want those skins. I just don't know who's that. Who's that for?
Right. They're still
people
trying
that can't help themselves.
I mean, is that what it is? I just don't. It just seems, and again, I'm not even upset that they're charging for this. I just think it seems a little like maybe you charge $5 to get the skin for the shader.
Somebody's buying character. It. Somebody did some math behind this, and this is the price that.
Oh, I know, and that's what drives
sense.
Me. That's what's even worse is that someone decided this is the best way to do it, and it probably is.
Don't they do loot boxes in that too?
They do, and you can get the other shaders. Like actually, before we did the show, I played the game.
Can you punch somebody as Superman in this game, or does that cost like some source crystals?
I mean, but that's kind of where it is. In some ways, it kind of feels like that. It's like, well, what's next?
Yeah.
The character's just standing there and waiting for you to give them source crystals.
Yeah.
Right.
This is listening to you talk about that for like 5 minutes just made me think how ridiculous how modern gaming is on these fighting games.
And it is ridiculous, and it's it's a bummer, to be perfectly honest. Like, there's no reason for it. There's no reason for it to be so nickeled and dimed. There doesn't need to be that much of it.
So many different virtual currencies in the game.
Yeah, there's a $50 version of this game. There's a $80 version of this game. There's a $100 version of this game. You get the $100 version of this game. You still don't get everything. You're missing at least one character, Darkseid. Plus, now you don't get. When I first was playing it, I'm like, wait, how do I get Mr. Freeze? And I didn't realize how long it would take me to get enough source crystals to unlock Mr. Freeze, who I haven't even unlocked yet, because now I'm like, but these are all the source crystals I have. Do I really want to spend them all in one place? So, I don't know. It's
save them for a rainy day.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what am I saving? But then it's like, well, what am I saving them for? I don't know.
They're probably going to go up in value.
Right? Exactly. Like, because I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm saving them for.
You just want to get yourself like a nice CD that you could invest those source crystals in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just something you just set it aside for a while and wait. Just let it grow on its own.
I'm recommending a hold on source crystals right now. Pretty sure we're going to see an uptick later this year.
And I really do. If the pricing was just a little bit better.
Well, the gold edition. Well, it'll be interesting to see when the ultimate edition, or what do they call it, the gold edition? I forget.
Yeah, what's going to come with that?
Right. Are they really going to go all in, or are they going to still try to? I feel like they're still going to try.
They're definitely going to. They have to.
Right. They've already built the infrastructure to screw you, so
yeah,
might as well stick with it.
Especially if people are going to pay for it.
Oh, well. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
To that Lord of the Rings game? Shadow of Mordor? War of Mordor? Whatever it's called.
What about it?
Still playing it?
No, I mean the new one. Are they going to find a way to
work that because it's a Warner Brothers game?
Stuff in? Yeah.
It's a Warner Brothers game. They'll find a way.
We'll find, that comes out soon, right?
They don't do it with Lego, though, really.
No, they don't. But maybe I think. Well, it depends on the property. You could say that Lego Dimensions is pretty.
Well, but that's a different animal there.
Just saying.
And you're actually getting Legos when you buy something there. Like
I know
there's a physical thing.
But no, I mean there's a pre-order bonus and characters.
That's like normal video game stuff. We're not getting down to source crystals on these things.
No. Oh, source
and
crystals.
shaders and premium skins and
right.
Are there like crappy skins too? Can you buy those? Are those free?
No, there's no free skins. Well, there's the shaders are free if you unlock them in a loot box, and unlocking shaders in a loot box isn't that uncommon. Also, if you finish the story mode, you'll get like 5 shaders out of that. And if you do someone's
I'm
like
so sorry
individual,
I made you start talking about this again.
I know,
That's not
me
what I
too.
intended.
I'm sorry. It's boring. No one cares.
Right. Let's move on to Battlegrounds.
To go back that
you
direction.
asked me a question, and
I did. That was my fault. I did not mean to go back there.
That's okay.
Ever.
Ever again.
Never, ever, ever, ever again.